Hello, you guys. Good morning, good afternoon. Today is Wednesday, November 27th, 2024, Thanksgiving Eve. This is my second run on video that I am going to be doing today. Um, I'm really just starting out. I want to be consistent. I'm going to be consistent, and I just want to, take my YouTube channel more serious and just do it. I've done more than enough procrastinating. I've done more than enough, you know, others watching others that's telling you just do it, don't think about it, just do that shit, just start doing it and don't even think about it. It'll work itself out, because you just never know who may be watching, and we have had literally every discouraging, voice come to us to be like, what if, ain't nobody gonna really watch my channel. I'm not gonna make a lot of money. I'm not gonna get the thousands of views and likes and people overnight. And it's all good. Nothing is supposed to happen overnight. So this right here is just really because I have a passion. I'm being passionate and I want to talk to you guys. So my name is Sammy once again. Really my channel goes by Millennial Sam because I'm a millennial. I'm 29 years old, born April 3rd, 1995, and I reside in Florida. So over here we keep it real. We use our voice around here. I am. When people try to silence you, talk more, talk louder, because you obviously is saying something that is disturbing their spirit, honey. Like they say, the devil will flee, honey. The devil will flee. He don't like to hear you figuring out. He don't like you, knowing what's real. He don't like to see that you didn't figure out all his tricks and trades, and that you didn't, caught on to his bullshit. He don't like that. He don't like the fact that you can see him. He don't like the fact that you didn't caught on into seeing him through the people that you love and care about the most. Like, why is the devil taking over the bodies of the ones that is supposed to be good for me, that I love? You feel me? He's not using strangers to harm me. He's using my closest people to harm me. You know what I'm saying? That's how the devil works, honey. It would make more sense for a complete stranger to just pursue me and knock me off the map, honey. Knock me oops upside my goddamn head, baby. But before that has ever even happened, and never has happened, I have been damn near and had my head knocked off by my own family and friends. It just makes no sense here. These are the people I love. These are the people I like, even when I don't always like you, my love will always mask that. You feel me? I'm very big on loyalty and respect. I'm very big on that. And now, with me being 29 and everything, I'm a mom of three. I have a 4-year-old son, a 2-year-old son, and a soon to be 1-year-old daughter. To be precise, she'll be 11 months soon, in a couple days. She's going on 11 months, and she will be 1 December 30th. So anyways, honey, I done had all the kids that I'm gonna have by 30 years old. I told the Lord that's what I wanted. By 30 years old, I want to be established with my package, honey. That's with because I right here, this is an apartment, so I'm a renter. I pay $1,200 a month. Honey, it's not given. It is such a ripoff, but I am so grateful, love. I am so very much grateful and thankful for the foundation that I do have for me and my family, because we have suffered homelessness. We have suffered, definitely a good bit of poverty in our face. So I just thank God for deliverance, for protection, for sticking by me, sticking by us through our hard times, through our storm, when literally everybody else was gone, and I was living in a hotel pregnant with my third child, with my two boys, pregnant with my daughter, and I was living in there. I've been doing the hotel thing off and on for 3 years, going from pillar to post. I done did it, honey, the whole 9 yards, sleeping in the car, having to go try to freshen up at someone else's house if they let me, or a public place. Like, baby, I done did it. I done had to do it, honey. I done definitely had to look some shit in the face. I done most definitely have been humbled. And God has had to take me through that. He took me through that so that I can be the woman that I am now, with the knowledge and wisdom that I have now. I had to endure. I had to be stripped of my life and go into isolation so that God could have a one-on-one with me and talk to me and pour into me and letting me know what he's doing and what he's gonna do. And I just had to throw my hands up like, okay, Lord, you got it. You taking the wheel of my life, Lord. I see what you're doing. And when you leave everything in God's hands, trust me, just trust the process. Everything ain't what you think. Everything ain't what it seems. God's way is complete opposite of what we may think and or expect shit to be in this world, in this life. Our way is made up. Our way is made up. God's way is factual. God's plan is the best plan. It's the right plan. This is his world. This is his turf. He made sure we exist. We exist through him. You know, I believe in God like I believe in myself. I have gotten closer to God because I am now closer with myself. And when you solidify your relationship with God and you confident in everything, the understanding that you have with God, like, can't nobody else tell you nothing, baby. Can't no one else tell you anything, hun, that may try to stray you away or dictate your beliefs. Just stand on business, especially when it comes to you and God. Stand on business. Don't let anyone try to change you, change your mind, or dictate your beliefs or your mind, because that was the problem from the jump. You have let too many people have their hands and their mouth on you. You done had too many people in your ear. Just too many people was around you that didn't mean you no good, and they wasn't trying to do nothing more but sabotage. So, honey, you don't let nobody sabotage your life, hon. I remember when I became a mother at 24. I met my children's father at 24, and we hit it off kind of quickly. We met in 2018. We were plasma donors, honey. I met that nigga at the plasma bank. It wasn't nothing spectacular. It was just a dude I knew from the city. And it was casual and everything. And, you know, of course, I was going to start seeing him more and just starting to run into him coincidentally. But anyway, long story short, we ended up hitting it off. Everything was cool, calm, and collected in the beginning. Everything was sweet and cute, as it seemed. So I thought, you know, eventually everything turned the complete opposite, honey. Sugar the shit within a year's time. And of course, you already know the cheating, the lying, the verbal and physical abuse of some sort. Just, you already know, honey. If you know, you know. The family is rivaling. You got people playing both sides. You got people claiming they not picking a side. It's just, It just be all kinds of confusion, honey. But all I know is to tell you, baby, be careful who you have around you in your life to rejoice with you. Not everybody is happy for you, sweetie, especially when it comes to congratulating you on great accomplishments like, your successes of life that's matter, that people are very big on, about you getting married, especially you being married before having kids, whether they did it or not. They still will hold that standard to you, even if they had kids out of wedlock. They'll still try to hold that standard to you, honey. People become jealous. Love, my baby daddy had way too much feminine energy around me. Whether it's friends, family, exes, or wannabes, like, honey, all of it is sabotage. You got to be watchful of everybody, even the family members. Not saying that, you feel like he secretly is having that type of thing going on, but still, if them heifers don't like you, they will try to antagonize, honey. They will use the man as a puppet, and they will manipulate him and put him on a puppet string and get him to switch out on you, honey. How about that? Let's talk about it. Let's talk about how people can be manipulated and people can have others co-sign and social bully, basically social bully, to recruit other motherfuckers on their team to go against you, to not like you, to sabotage anything that you got going on. Mad because it's you, honey. Can't stand to see you have shit. Mad because it's you that got a man, and y'all both are first time parents. He ain't got no kids, you ain't have none. Y'all both made each other kids. Y'all both made each other parents and stuff. What, honey? They didn't want me to have shit, honey. I ain't did nothing but end up fighting for my life after that, love. The whole, when you thought shit was sweet, you see how people do you when you just peep all the shade, love. You just peep all the different turn and shift in the energy with people. Like when you tell them something that is congratulatory and successful that they may or may not be successful in, like, honey, a girl with no kids, don't tell her you pregnant, baby. Or someone who keeps having baby or keeps having miscarriages or anything, like any person a woman who is having issues in that area, and then she turn around and see you have a baby. I'm sorry, honey. Mentally, like emotionally and stuff, like that's her want and need, just like you. And it's sad we live in a world where people will literally be jealous of you and hate on you and will try to take it. They'll try to take your kids. They'll try to take your man, honey. You cannot have nothing around nobody. You have to be very careful who you have around you in your life and your happiness. You have to be very careful who you let in your house around your mans and your kids at all times. You have to set boundaries. It doesn't matter who they are. It doesn't matter how long you've known them, honey. You keep a third eye open at all fucking times. Do you hear me? I am serious. This is all from experience, honey. This is the millennial Sam. Okay, I am a millennial. This is millennial Sam. I am 29. I am a mother of 3. I have been enduring shit and I have changed. I have been going through some very severe changes in my life, and that has taken a toll on me mentally, physically, and emotionally. And I just thank God for always coming out in the end of it. Through all the trauma, I'm dealing with PTSD, postpartum depression, anxiety, all that shit, all of it, you name it, I got it. But not all of ways, but I just ask God to, please rebuke whatever demon trying to, live inside of me, honey, because people will transfer energy. They will transfer demonic intentions and energy to you. Like, honey, people be coming with a parasite, baby. You got to know when people have parasites, my love, and they will try to clean them to you and intoxicate and invade your whole body, my love. Seriously, people can have parasitic energy. People can have MTDs, which is mental transmitted diseases, just very much like a STD. When you have sex with somebody and contract something, people can also relay over mental, because it all comes from the head. Everything starts here. Even with sex, even before me down here could feel any type of way, the decision had to be made here first. So, honey, always talk to God and be like, Lord, and call on Him to be by your side in that instant. Because people be around here like venom, honey. They carrying venom. They carrying dark matter, my love. They are carrying vampire energy, honey. They want to suck you dry. They want to drain you of everything, mentally, physically, and emotionally. They don't want you to have no family. They don't want you to have no friends. They don't want you to be happy. They don't think that you're supposed to have kids. They don't think that you're supposed to get married. They don't think that you supposed to have nothing, honey. And damn sure don't think you deserve a fair fighting chance. Life ain't perfect at all, but it's sad that us as people, us as human beings, life could be perfect if we believed in that. Life could be perfect. We could have perfect moments if we would treat people better and give people a chance, and wouldn't be trying to sabotage or step on anyone else's toes, or trying to really swerve into anybody else's lane and knock them off the road. Son, move. Son. But yeah, honey, you got some real demonic people out here, hun. When you're a chosen one by God, He is literally going to, the devil is most definitely going to disguise himself in the people. He's gonna drop his dark matter. He's gonna send his dark matter to invade your life, and he's gonna start by using the very people minds of the ones that you very much love, very much want to love and trust and like, and everything. You keep the closest to you. He's coming for people like your man or your woman and your friends and your parents and everything else. And he's sending strangers to show more love and concern and humanitarian more to you than your own family and people was. They do nothing but try to give and snatch away, give and then talk about it. Like, people, you don't know people's intentions, my love. You don't know anyone's intentions. Having pure intentions matter. If people aren't, keeping it 100 with you, and they not being 100% with you in your face, like, no more settling, no more letting little slick, little sideways ass shit slide no more. Nah, baby, pay attention to all of that. Pay attention to every little slick little something that you caught a feeling of, and then you undermined it, and you was like, nah. Don't stop fucking ignoring shit. That's what's wrong with us. Stop ignoring red flags. Stop ignoring God. Stop ignoring Him. Stop ignoring Him. Stop ignoring God when He's telling you something. When you have that sense of pull or feeling inside of you, and you feel like, oh my God, I feel like God is telling me, and it's like I hear it and I feel it, and I don't hear it and feel it. But it's just like, if you know, honey. If you know the way that God will literally move you, just know that God will move you, honey. That's why it's like you feel like part of you didn't have any control over that feeling or that thought. You feel like something came over you first. Yeah, baby, that's God, the Lord of hosts. This is God's host, your body. This is the temple. remember, he should have you first. So, with that being said, please keep God at the head of everything and all things and listen to him when he's trying to tell you something. Because you don't want to ignore shit, baby. All them red flags, all those underminers and sweeping under rugs. And it's like you make people entitled to you just by doing that because of who they are. And it's like, damn, my mama just said some slick ass shit and or did something that was kind of weird, and but I'm gonna brush it off because it's like, it's my mom. She ain't mean no harm or nothing. She ain't mean nothing like that. I'm tripping. That's exactly what the fuck they want you to think. That's what they want you to do, honey. That's exactly the type of, that's how manipulation works, baby. You start lying to yourself, honey. People will kill you in front of your face, my love. They will stab you, honey. They will try to and I don't just mean literally. I mean, yeah, literally they will. And that's tragic enough, but through manipulation though, through people who, you be like they're narcissistic or anything. Narcissists will play you, honey. The grand scheme of things, the scandalous of the scandal, honey, the lock the door on you, honey, lock you away in the dungeon, baby. You know what I'm saying? That's why you have to pay attention to stuff that you see on TV sometimes. Like, I always said that, hey, movies is real. I don't give a damn. If they not real yet, they gonna be real. They coming to life. And in fact, they are. You know what I'm saying? So don't put nothing past anyone, you guys. Always play it safe. Always set boundaries. Always, you know what I'm saying, give a little, take a little. God will bless you abundantly, baby. But no, you do not have to meet anyone's expectations. Don't let nobody flaw seek upon you. Don't make nobody feel like they got to put you through the test to see if you can walk in a straight line with your hands balanced out, with your arms out like this, and balancing books on your head and telling you to keep your chin up and chest out and walk. Yeah, you don't know. No. Especially they not your parents or anything like that. No, you don't have to let nobody try to groom you or critique you and mold you into acting like anything they want you to be for them, so you can be exceptional to them, so you can meet their expectations. They want to see if you can spell supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. They want to see if you can sing a song in French. Requiem, requiem. They want you to be prim and perfect. And, oh, honey, if you ain't get, married before you had kids, they judging you for that. They trying to critique that. They got something to say about that. They got something to say about your religious belief. They got something to say about your parenting. They got something to say like, quit allowing people to judge. They are not God. Do not give them that benefit. They are not God. You do not owe mankind a thing. You do not owe nobody no good impression as to what your life is and was and the decisions you made. It's your life. It's your life. They feel like you need to go out there and do all that shit perfectly and come back and be like, hey, I'm married. I got a 5-star business. My kids are perfect. They in good schools and stuff and everything, and well mannerable and well rounded, and everything is just perfect. I have the perfect husband. I have a nice ass car and shit like that. I drive a Mitsubishi or some shit, honey, or Audi or a Range Rover and shit. They want, you know what I'm saying? They just wanted me to be that, honey. They just wanted me to be top tier, exceptionally perfect, hun. and I have been disowned and kicked to the curb, honey, you better not even say the wrong thing, honey. You can't smoke, you can't drink, you can't do anything, honey. And that's what my family and friends, or certain beings, was trying to make me feel like I had to be. I'm supposed to be meeting their expectations. I've literally had family that try to be like, you're doing this and that on Facebook or social media. Jobs ain't gonna want to hire you or anything, or you can't go meet the president, acting like that or being like that, or what I'm saying, like, who said that I even wanted to be any of those things? Get out my room. Close my door. You are so rude. I am on the phone. So yes, my love. People will try you, honey. They feel like if they just want to control everything. Mankind wants control and power at all times. And before you can control and try to master someone else or someone else's life, you need to control and mastermind yours. Perfect and critique yours, honey. Don't worry about what someone else is doing with their life, my love. What you eat don't make me shit, and vice versa. I don't need no charity case. If I don't care if you paid me to be perfect. I don't care if you said, hey, I'll pay you if you go sign up for college. Hey, I'll pay you if you get with a guy and you play your cards right and he the perfect guy that wants to marry you and all that shit. Like, if people could pay you, honey, to be how they want you to be, they would. They'll try to bribe you, honey. Yeah, really trying to recruit you. Yeah, come sit with us. Come join us. 1 minute they're feeding you. They're inviting you into their home. They're giving you money and gifts. They want you to stay. They want you around. They want to love you and treat you like you should then. But I bet you better come in there top T. Not a hair out of place. Not an eyebrow not on fleek. And your lips better be done, and your chin better be straight, and make sure they're acting smart and impressive in front of them. Yeah, let's talk about it. Let's talk about the real. Let's talk about the real life shit that I know there's people out there like, oh my God, if only she knew that I have witnessed and experienced similar things, that same exact shit, and I know what she's talking about, and it's just like, wow, that's crazy as fuck, because it's like people were trying to blame you, and they were trying to say, and every time you try to hold someone accountable and say that someone did or said something to you that have impacted your life and it changed you or it made you respond a certain way, they're quick to call you a victim. They're quick to say that you're guilt tripping and you're victimizing the situation and everything, as if you're not supposed to hold them accountable. You know what I'm saying? But they're going to definitely bypass everything that they ever said or done, or they're going to try to justify it. No matter, you can be at their face, be at their neck about it, like, didn't you say that? Didn't you do that? Didn't you this? Didn't you that? And blah, 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 honey. They will play you. They will play you, sweetie. They is going to play your ass like a fiddle, honey. It does not matter what you say. It does not matter how much you cry and beg and you want somebody to be like, seriously, do you see this shit? Do anybody believe me? Does anybody see this? Like, oh my God, like, I really didn't deserve this. I really thought I fit in. I really thought they liked me. I really thought they loved me. I really was trying to impress them and stuff like that. Yeah, stop fucking living your life to please others. Life is too short for that. Everybody has a life of their own. Live your life for you. Live your life to the fullest. You know what I'm saying? You're on God's time. You're not on their time. They don't know how long you're gonna live. They don't know how long they're gonna live, love. And death is inevitable. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, There's no escaping that. No one has the right to put their emphasis and their 2 cents on you. Okay? They're not cutting you a check. They're not the president of the United States. They're not God himself. You don't have to impress no one. You don't have to impress no one. And it's sad. It be the ones who really went out their way. The ones who was fighting to show up for work and school and appointments and shit. The ones who are really fighting to put a smile on their face and even act like they're in a good mood and good spirits, knowing that in the background they probably suffering with some shit that really is just bothering them, and you ain't got time to mope. You ain't got time to sit up there and think and let it fuck with you even more. You don't even have time for that, hun. And it's sad that those very people that have to keep fighting to push their emotions and shit back and keep fighting to not stand up for what they believe in because of others and stuff like that. No, stop it. You put your foot down and you set boundaries, honey, and you don't let nobody silence you. You don't let nobody try to tell you who you is and who you aren't. Because as long as you know that you are God's child and that you belong to God and yourself, honey, that's all that matters. Get confident, get strong, your faith, your trust. Always stay one-on-one with God. Please put him first. Please put him first before anything or anybody, honey. If a person want to cheat on you, baby, let them cheat, honey. Let them go, honey. If people gonna lie and be scandalous and they try to plot against you, honey, let them, baby. I promise you, God will take care of it. He will take care of it. He will take care of it. It will be taken care of. You, as much as the flesh wants to get revenge and stuff like that, we can't do it. That's exactly what they want us to do. They want you to act out. They want you to get in trouble. They want you to lose shit. They want you to have a record. They want you. Yes, it's all a part of the plan. It's all a part of the plan. They're going to try to trip you off the streets one way or another. They're going to do stuff to you to provoke you, antagonize you, disturb your energy, disturb your emotions, to even make them feel like they want to get up out the hot seat, honey. And as soon as you act and respond, honey, they try to dictate it. They try to, try to tell you what you shouldn't have did in return and stuff, or try to fight you back for fighting them back for hurting you. Imagine someone punching you in the face, baby. Bloody nose, probably knocked out a tooth, all that. Imagine someone punch you in the face and they really on some ha-ha, nana boo-boo, and I'll do this shit again, my nigga. Or, anything. They was all biggity and had all the biggest, baddest energy then. They was glad to see that they had hit you. They was glad to see that they was able to be like, yeah. Everybody wants to have their big one, and then they don't think that there's any consequences for that. They don't even take accountability for it, honey, and they're not apologizing. They're going to try to undermine it. They're going to try to validate it. They're going to try to put it on something else. They're going to go totally against the grain. You can never just get a clear answer. What's up with that? When you try to confront people, you can never get a clear answer. When motherfuckers just want to up and leave you and up and walk away, or want to start trouble all of a sudden, what's the reason? What's the reason? When hoes switch up on you, they don't want to be your friend no more all of a sudden, or they acting weird and strange on you. What is the reason? They're not going to give you one. They can't even tell you. They rather go make up some shit. They got to go start trouble. They got to go make up lies. They got to go act like they thought about some shit on you. Just stay woke, people, and protect yourself, honey. Always keep a radar, honey. I don't have no friends, my love. I don't have no friends. I don't have no family members around me. I just have my kids, honey. I just have my kids, baby. I just have my kids, and that's all I need. All my grannies are dead and gone. I won't be able to be there with them for the holidays. They won't be able to see my kids. None of them was able to see my kids. And it's even though that bothers me sometimes, life is what life is, and it's gonna do what it's gonna do, honey. And we can't control everything. But what we can do is control ourselves. We should be able to protect ourselves and our loved ones. And it's sad, women and children are the most vulnerable, targeted people on the planet right now. I mean, all people are, but it's specifically the women and children. Like, there's no mas, like there's no mercy at all on us. There's none. There's absolutely none. Absolutely none. We are so unprotected. And when we act out and we're acting aggressive and shit, or we're possessing masculine traits and stuff, we're you know, showing testosterone and stuff like that, because we having to be the protectors. We're having to do double the work. We're literally having to be the man and the woman for our sake and our children's sake, our whole life's sake, because someone is going to target you. They're going to pretend like they want to help you and stuff. Next thing you know, you got people pulling you back in over here, like, oh honey, they see a woman and children by herself, they immediately think she's a very vulnerable and easy target. Like, yeah, I can go pursue her. I can try to act like I'm here to help her with her kids, her kids and stuff. Like, I'll try to lure them in, like with food or money or whatever they wants and needs are and stuff like that, just so that I can try to take advantage of this woman and possibly harm her and her kids. Like, yeah, you don't think people is really living like that? Yes, people is really living like that, honey. They will try you, baby. Please be on your P's and Q's. Please go get armored. Go get armored in God, and then go get armored in life, honey. Go get armored in world, and go get armored with God, honey. Because no weapon formed against me or any woman and their children shall ever prosper. Should no weapon formed against us shall prosper. None. And we're going to rebuke all that, because don't no one deserve that. It's too many women and children dying, you know, killing each other, killing themselves. Like, it's just, you know, it's just not cool. It's just not cool at all. It's just not right. It's not normal. It's really gotten out of hand. The world has a very big impact and influence on everyone's mental and emotional and physical health and whole livelihood and well-being. Like, everything shuts down. There's some people that literally ain't gonna know what to do. Nothing. Like, you got people out here that's already preparing and are living in survival mode, because they already know. It's like, shit, rent and mortgages getting out of hand, is getting, you know, too expensive to afford. People having to pick up, you know, quit their job for another job or a better job, or pick up another job, or, you know, everybody's becoming a content creator. They're doing this and doing that. And because the people need to be heard. The people have something to say, honey. The people see what's going on. The whole world needs therapy right now. The whole world needs God. The whole world needs Jesus. Amen. We need it bad. We need him so bad. And if I'm speaking to anyone out there, honey, please listen. You know, like, it's not for you today, but you'll see tomorrow. You'll listen tomorrow. You might not listen right now today. If you do, just remember, baby. Just remember. That's all I say, is just remember. Especially to my young girls, honey, I am here for you. If you need me to talk to me, ask me anything, honey. Because big sis, big auntie is going to keep it real with you. Any experience, because I done did it all. I didn't try to be the perfect girl. I didn't try to have it all going on. I didn't try to literally, you know, conform to the world and what it wants me to be, and how it literally would try to have control over you and power over you, and then the people think they can have control and power over you. No, baby. I can never give you me. I can never give you me without giving myself to God first. God owns me. You don't. They think they can, make you cry and control your emotions by taking stuff from you, like firing you. Honey, don't get scared to be fired. Don't. I done been there. I done been there. People didn't really pull the strings on me. I know all about the intimidating, managers that try to act like they just run the world, honey. And if you express yourself and take up for yourself in anything, they fire you on sight, honey. No, never let anybody play with you. Never dumb yourself and buckle down to nothing. I don't care what you got going in the background of your life. And it's like, I can't be advocating right now. I got too much shit and going on. I got bills to pay, my kids, my house. I know. It was just me. I get it. It was just me, literally. I had to live in a extended stay, like an studio apartment type hotel, a temporary apartment hotel. You know what I'm saying, with the kitchenettes and shit, playing weekly race. You know what I'm saying? I know all about it, love, to not have that parent support. Yes, my kid's father was involved and his mother was involved. They do what they want to do when they want to do it, and what they can and what they feel is. But honey, I am a complete disregard to them people, honey. Fuck my feelings and my thoughts and my way of thinking, love. They'll just send a cash app or drop off something if that's what they want to do. If I say I need anything, they'll try to do it or whatever. That's probably a good leniency of that part. Yeah, I don't have just, the typical baby daddy that's on child support and all this shit. No, we stay together and he goes to work and he pays the bills. But don't ever think that shit's sweet, or that you know what I'm saying, or think that things are just better. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Because when you got two adults who are really coming into adultism and shit, becoming an adult and being adulterated, having an adulterated life for real, where you have experiences, like basically, bitch, now you're grown. Now you're grown. Now you can say you're grown when you're paying bills and you got kids and you got stress up to here. Then you can say that, because that's how our folks was. They was like, you ain't grown, you don't pay no bills, and you ain't got none. You know what I'm saying? That's how we were raised a lot. You ain't grown unless you unless you got bills and kids and a man and a dog and the supercalifragilisticexpialidocious, even though the sound of it is kind of like atrocious. But no, honey, never lose you for nobody. You will bounce back and shake back. You will be delivered. You can be delivered. These people do not run you. They do not control your life. Honey, I will go sleep in the woods, in the tent. There's people right now sleeping in the woods and tents right now. They can't even get back into another home. They're not worthy of getting into another home. They don't have the credentials to get back into another home, honey. If you got an eviction, it's on you. If you got a record, a criminal record, it's on you. They holding it to you. And everything, honey, anything. You can't have no flaws. You can't have no imperfections, because people are going to hold you to it. And they're going to be like, no, because of this and that and that and this. Well, honey, if they have those type of boundaries and standards, it's also right for you to set boundaries and standards. Keep that shit equal on both sides. I'm all about balance and peace. That's a part of my kin identity. That's a part of my identity on this earth. Okay? The kin, my kin identity, the rhythmic, the rhythm, honey. I am rhythmic. I have a rhythmic rhythm and tone to my energy source in my soul. I'm here for balance. I am the solar plexus. I'm the solar. I'm sun. I'm energy. I'm a fire sign. I'm energy. I resonate with the sun. Nothing but warmth, nothing but a beacon of energy and light is who I am and what I am. Nothing perfect by far, nothing perfect at all. But but the more I draw closer to God and get my situation and my relationship and getting more in tune with God, I have a very much more sense of knowing who I am and what I am. And it's most definitely, I'm telling you, you find out who you are, it is nothing of this world. It is nothing of this world, honey. When you find out who you is, you will be separated from this world. You will not have a bunch of friends. You will not have a bunch of family members. Everything is going to be very, very limited and selective. You got to be picky these days about who you fuck with. You can't just be friends with just any old body. You can't let everybody in your home. Not everybody with a smiling face and seem like they had good energy. Like, not everybody has pure intentions, love. So always, you know, stand 10 toes down and believe in what you and God have an understanding on when it comes to your life, because God knows what's best for you and yours. You don't let nobody tell you and try to make you feel like it gotta be this way and that way. Whose fucking expectations are those? Whose rules are those? Who said that? God ain't God. If that's what God want me to do, He gonna let me know. He'll make sure I shape up in those areas. But it won't be for nobody. It ain't even for Him. It's for me. God wants me to be happy for me. Do you realize that? God wants me to be happy for me. He wants me to be happy. It'll make Him happy to see that I am. And that's how He has used me as a person to make other people happy, because others people's happiness made me happy. Giving to others, being there for others, loving them, showering them, being there for others fueled me. It gave me energy. And when you done been the main one there for everybody, and everything was all good when you was the life of the party, and you had your own apartment, and you had a little money to spend, and you just was popping. You feel me? Everybody wanted to be around you then. Everybody just wanted to be at your house all the time. You had co-workers and family members and all sorts of people, everybody. And next thing you know, honey, as soon as you start falling off, my love, they kick you to the curb, baby. They gone. Or when you can't give them what they want or what they ask for or anything, honey, they'll get upset. I'm telling you, people will get upset with you, honey, and they will go out their way to try to hurt you. They will go out their way to try to fuck with you from different angles. They'll try to come, like, imagine doing something for a homegirl, always being there for that homegirl, or a cousin or a sister or something of the same sex. Imagine you done been there for them and everything, and then you can't help them no more, because it's like, at this point, bitch, you using me. You know what I'm saying? Like, you using me. You like, you're a little too close, and once you didn't tell the person, no, you can't do it, honey. Oh, baby, that was probably the worst thing you can do, love, because now they finna take it, and they finna comfort you. They finna comfort your life, baby. They will try to come hurt you from angles. If they can't get to you directly, they gonna hurt you from your sides. They gonna try to use your spouse. They're gonna try to go to your spouse against you. They're gonna try to use your kids against you. They'll try to use the goddamn dog against you if they could, baby. So you just be careful, my love, and you don't have to take everything that's given and received. You don't have to accept everything that looks like a blessing, because the blessing is from the person. It's not the object at hand. To bless me is with good intentions, pure intentions, and not you just here at the door like I came to bargain, honey, and you want to stay or you want to do this or that. I can't help you. So, honey, this was a rant. This was a vent. Just keeping it real, just keeping it on the up and up. People, use your voice. A lot of people are using their voice, honey. Use it. Don't let nobody silence you. Don't let nobody shut you out. Don't let nobody play with you. Stop. These people are trying to really like fuck with you mentally, physically, and emotionally. They trying to sabotage your whole everything. They trying to get you to be lost and to lose yourself. They'll pull you offshore so deep that you won't even realize it, and knowing that you can't swim. That's like people will set you up like literally the pool effect, and you know you can't swim, so what you gonna do? You're gonna be over here in the 3 to 4 feet side. The people who can swim, that's why they have that line right there. That's why they have that border right there in the middle of the pool. If you know, most of them tend to have it, that little line thing or whatever. But anywho, you got the big kids and everybody on this side. They get to jump off the diving board and splash and laugh and have fun and really act like they're doing something. They're doing their little tricks and stuff like that. But you the one over there with the babies. You can't swim, honey. But then the big kids over there, in which you the same age as them or should be in the same category with them, they all know how to swim and stuff. So they see you over there and they go try to be like, come on, girl, come on. Just do this. All you got to do is just jump, and you going to hit the bottom and you going to come right back up. You going to come right back up. Like, and they going to do it so they can be like, see, watch Deja go. Watch Deja go. Like, yeah, thinking that you gonna get the same results and stuff like that when it's your turn, like really trying to persuade you and convince you to make you swim and saying that, oh, this is all it is and this and that and stuff like that. But imagine that. Imagine you go over there and you jump off the diving board and they fuck around and let you drown. You know what I'm saying? Or they see you drowning and they start laughing at you and shit, and then they go be like, you know, then somebody will help you, and then you got to get out the pool and they laughing at you, and it's just like, yeah, same concept applies to almost everything, honey. It's the people at hand, the people behind the object, the people behind the motive that moved the object. It was those people. It wasn't the pool that tried to drown me and harm me. It was the people who encouraged me and said that they said, come over here, we got you. It's just this and that. We're going to teach you, blah, blah, blah. And then they'll fuck around and laugh at you and watch you drown and shit. All because you trusted them. You came off your turf. You knew better. I knew I couldn't swim. But I let someone else tell me that I could swim or that they got me and they gonna help me and stuff. And once you think about the pool effect, once you think about that, I promise you, baby, that example right there will show you everything you need to know about people right there. And that's a perfect test example to show you how people will mislead you and misguide you. The ones who said, come over here. The water's nice. It's great. You should be over here like us. You should be jumping and swimming like us. You should be like us. But then you go over there, try to be like them and drown damn near. And they laughing at you. I won't let you set me up for that, baby. I won't let you make a fool out of me. People really... they really fucking with you. They really want to get you. They really like, and I just don't get it. I don't know why, baby. But just know this. They making you feel good, baby. They making you feel important. They making you feel that you should know that you're prized. That you should feel powerful. You should feel like some sort of elite being. You should feel like a chosen one. Because most likely you are. You feel me? You got so many people coming at you and stuff like that, and it's like you real deal ain't purposefully going into no one's house or love to corrupt, to take, to be fake, to use, to abuse, or none of that. You genuinely going around these people because it's like, oh my God, yay. Like, you're excited, honey. Like, you can't wait to vibe. You can't wait to talk to them. If anything, you really want to talk to them. You want to pour everything out to them. You want to roll up a blunt and smoke and talk and chill and have fun and let's go here, let's go there, and cook and clean and do each other hair and all that good stuff, honey. The whole 9 yards, just Mary Julie, baby. And it's not like that no more. It's not like that no more because all the people you was doing that shit with, them hoes, people can only, wear a mask for so long. They can only hold it in so long. The real intentions, the real hate they have for you, the real feelings they have for you, they can't wait to a disagreement of some sort come up. They can't wait to form some sort of tactic to hold anything against you, to say how they really felt against you. So, yes, baby, just know that less is more, and you need to protect your life and your circle at all times, and then no one is going to protect it but you. No one is going to protect you like you protect you and the way God protects you, honey. But no, you don't give nobody the satisfactory of fueling their egos to make, falling for their traps so they can literally watch you suffer and cry, and so they can like they all might in this bitch, when they have to answer to the Almighty God when it came to what they did to you. But it's okay, honey. Know thyself. Trust God's process. If it seemed like, damn, what's going on? Why it seem like I'm losing everybody, or it seem like everybody just flaking on me or doing some weird ass shit and it's just strange and I don't understand it, honey. Just it don't make sense now. But just trust and know that it's all God. Trust the process. Trust me, He's doing you a favor, my love. Trust me, baby. The people you thought you lost, see, the only ones you really lost for real is your grannies and shit. And if you had good parents. But honey, not everybody is a loss, baby. Just because it's like, damn, certain relatives, friends, and other people are gone now, or they not fucking with you, you're not fucking with them because of this and that or this. Yeah, honey, it's okay. God knows something about you. God knows something that you don't. They obviously, they're not for you. You ask God to remove anybody and anything that did not, meet my needs. That's not for me. And he did just that. But it just, what hurt you and surprised you was the people that He had to reveal to you. The people that it was that had to go. That's what the confusion came in at. That's where the hurt came in at. And it's like, no, wait, this my dad. No, please. Entitlement. Don't let entitlement keep you bounded to people, keep you stuck, keep you feeling like just because they this and that to you, whether it's your mom or your daddy, a family member, a spouse, or whatever. Don't let their sense of entitlement make you feel like you just gotta buckle down to their bullshit and just try to do any and everything you can to get them to like you and accept you 100%. That's living a lie. That's living a total lie. That's living a lie. That's living so false. That's fraudulent. It's fake. Be you. Be yourself and fuck what everybody else got going on. They not cutting you a check. They not marrying you. They not putting a roof over you and your kid's head and food in your refrigerator and clothes and shoes on y'all back and feet. Like, honey. And anything somebody do towards, anybody do something for you and your kids, it's always a bonus. It's never just a definite, like, if you don't do it, it won't get done. No. Stop worshiping mankind. That was all for this video. I hope that y'all like this and give me some feedback, and I will talk to y'all soon. Bye.